What's up, everybody? Distinguished Fox here, and I'm going to say something about ESO right now, especially in 2022. Right now, I really can't justify myself to get the new expansion for ESO, which is the High Isle. And the reason why is because while I do enjoy Elder Scrolls Online, but there is something about this game that kind of really takes me off the specifics of this game, not just of its gameplay or its type of structures of the game itself. It's the fact that what I'm trying to say is that I'm really trying to convince myself to get it, but at the same time, like I said, I'm still trying to justify myself not getting the expansion as of right now, because I am currently still available trying to play other games that are coming out this year, and so that's one of the reasons why I thought I wanted to make this video. And another thing I've been trying to do, and sorry if I got close to my mic, I'm literally trying to tell myself in a certain way to where it's like, when it comes to Elder Scrolls Online specifically, I think for me anyways, I tend to get burned out on these types of games, specifically since they have an online component more so. I have recently discussed about this in a previous video that I made about this game as well, in terms of, not just the gameplay structure that it has, but it's the online MMO of the game itself. And I think what really irks me the most about this game is that, I really don't know if I really want to put in a lot of time in Elder Scrolls Online, only because of the fact that, like I previously mentioned, sorry if I intend to repeat myself, it's just a game to me to where it's like, I like this game, but I don't like this game, as I previously stated. And it's just, Elder Scrolls Online is a game to where, like, to me, in my own personal feeling about this whole entire game itself, is the fact that, I really like its story. I like the way how it's structured. I like the way how it's told, in different types of interactions within NPC or different types of characters. But other than that, and I really like its out structure as well, if that's a word. I really like its environments and everything else. It's a game that is worth telling that of a story. No matter if you're in the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild or any other guilds that you might play through, whether if you're like what character build that you're doing or whatnot, but even still, it's like I said, I can't really justify myself to get the High Isle expansion, and and I already told you my reason why, because of the fact that it's the amount of time that this game really provides a player, including me or other players that play this game. They have put their hearts and soul in this game. They have a lot of desire for it. Because, like I said in my previous video, it still provides an Elder Scrolls experience, even though it's an online MMO. I'm not used to playing online MMOs because of the fact that, like a la Destiny 2 or other games in particular, maybe in that regard. But even still, I feel like that it's, right now, for me anyway, in 2022, it's a game that I'm not really trying to heavily invest into right now. Because, like I said, I'm playing other games that I thoroughly enjoy. I'm still going through the Mass Effect series right now. I'm on Mass Effect 2, and I'm really enjoying that. So, this game, now going back to Elder Scrolls Online, it's a game that just really doesn't speak to me right now. And that's another reason why I can't justify getting the High Isle. I mean, I have gotten all the other expansions, and what I'm saying is that, do I further regret of getting those expansions? No. But I don't want to further regret myself of getting the High Isle, because, like I said, I do not want to basically I don't want to convince myself enough to get it, because, like I said, I don't want to get burned out. I don't want to get... I feel like that, like I said, I feel like I have to really invest a lot of time in this game, and I'm not saying I don't want to, but at the same time, I kind of want to, if that makes sense. So that's another big reason why I don't want to invest in this game. Not just because of the game itself or vanilla game itself, but it's just the expansions that came along with it. You have Morrowind, you have Black Marsh, or whatever it's called, and part of the Oblivion thing that they had maybe about a year or so back. And, like I said, I can't invest into those stories right now because, like I said, you know, it's just Elder Scrolls Online for me just feels like it's a game that's not worth my time. So my apologies for my repetition on that, but either or. Now, while I do enjoy Elder Scrolls Online to a certain extent, to where it gives you it gives you certain types of an idea or of how you really want to play this game. I mean, like I previously mentioned in a previous video, this game is meant to be played with friends. Yes, there are some missions in the Elder Scrolls Online to where there are certain missions that are going to be solo locked, which means you have to play by yourself, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. But either or, like I said, this game is meant to be played with friends. It's the same thing with any other online MMO or any other online game like Destiny 2 or other games that I really can't think of at this moment in time because I'm still trying, my mind is still a little warped about Elder Scrolls Online. And while, like I said, why I can't justify myself or convince myself to get the new expansion. So this is like a 10-minute and 50-second video, so I want to at least try to do my best to keep going here. Now, I think another reason, I mean, this game, Elder Scrolls Online, is a massive game. It's a very massive game to where it provides you a lot of gameplay involved, you know, especially if you're going into the Dark Brotherhood, as you see here. I mean, some guilds are kind of somewhat tedious, and you got to know what you want, and you have to know what you're going to do in terms of the gameplay style. If you're going into the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood, you got to be a little bit careful. But when you're becoming a tank, you know, the tank is gonna be a really good, probably a good character profile or gameplay aesthetic to that, because you're gonna go through different other types of guilds if you want to. But either or, it really doesn't matter what character that you make. You can still go through all the guilds as you see fit. That's what's nice about Elder Scrolls Online as well. So, furthermore, like I said, you know, I really enjoy Elder Scrolls Online. It's just a game that I really wish I knew what I was getting myself into. I mean, I do have other friends that do play this game, but they don't play the game as much as they used to, and that's another reason why I can't justify getting the new expansion, is because it's the fact that, you know,
no order of the hour.
It's, you know, with the friends thing, you know, like I say, you know, this game is much more fun to play with friends rather than anything else. And so that's another, you know, I don't know, it's just one of those things to where it's like you feel that you want to be able to put in a lot of time in this game, but at the same time, it's just something that you really wish that you can convince yourself and say, hey, okay, yeah, maybe I'll convince myself to get the expansion at some point. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Really can't say that right now. But other than that, you know, this is a game where it's nothing compared to what Elder Scrolls games in the past have done. You know, there's single player inspirations, you know, like that of Skyrim, Oblivion, or Morrowind. Those were nothing but single player experiences. Like I say, you know, Elder Scrolls Online does have an Elder Scrolls single player experience to a certain degree, to where, like I previously mentioned, you will have solo missions, whether if they're side or optional or story. And that's another thing, like I said, it sucks when you got to do those missions by yourself, because I have died many times over, as far as I can understand, to where, yeah, no. And that's another reason why I can't justify getting the new expansion, or justify this game right now for 2022. So, but yeah, you know, it's a very frustrating thing to know what kind of game you really want to invest your time in. It doesn't matter whether if it's an online MMO or a single player game experience. But that's the kind of gamer that I am, you know, and that's another thing that I can readily admit to. And you know, it's like, yeah, I am a single player gamer. I am a console gamer, but I do have a PlayStation 5. I do have the original Xbox One. And I don't play on that as much. But even still, I do believe that both consoles are great consoles. You know, they have some really good games, whether if they have multi-plat games or exclusive. You know, and that's what I like about consoles, is that even PC is a multi-platform version of a console itself, but it's not really much of a console, but it's a computer. So, in turn, I thought I'd make this quick video on this, and really appreciate it. But if you had any comments or questions that you might have, please leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.